Hi everyone. Alright, I said I was going to do this, so I'm going to actually go ahead and do this. I said I was going to go ahead and review The Walking Dead Season 7, Episodes 1 and on. So here it is. The first one for The Walking Dead Season 7 is The Day Will Come When You Won't Be. And I'm just going to cover more of the major things that happened in it. I'm not going to say, spoilers or anything, because if you haven't seen it by now, that's really not my fault. So with this, I'm going to go ahead and say that right off the bat. Ironic choice of words, oddly. He goes ahead and he kills Abraham. The reason why I can understand is he's wanting to incite fear into the people. While Rick isn't really showing that much fear towards him, he's showing more anger than anything. Abraham also, when he's kneeling there, kind of sits up, kind of kneels up straight, looks him directly in the eye. More of an act of defiance and kind of showing that he's not going to take shit from him. Now, at one point in time, Negan does take Rick off, and this is after Rick says that may not be today, may not be tomorrow, but someday I will kill you. So with that, Negan takes Rick, takes him off to a different area, and goes ahead and throws the hatchet, which Rick had, and throws it up onto the roof, and tells Rick, go get me my hatchet. Now, Negan is starting to claim everything. He's starting to claim the group, and I'll get a little bit more into that in a little bit. But, after some persuasion, Rick goes out and he gets the hatchet, and has to take out some of the walkers that are around, and Negan does shoot some of the walkers, and Rick finally gets in and hands Negan back the hatchet. Negan does take him back. Like I said, I'm kind of just going quickly through a lot of this. Now, at one point in time, I think it's after they get back, what happens is Negan does talk to Rick does talk to a lot of them. He's talking to Rosita, and he's saying, about Abraham, how he looked, and other things like that. And Daryl pretty much has had it. And he gets up and he just decks Negan right in the face. And Daryl gets grabbed, pulled back down. Now, Daryl, being the state that he is, he's been bleeding. He looks really pale. It looks like he's had a number done on him. And Dwight wants to take out Daryl, and says, do you want me to do it? Do you want me to kill him? And Negan says, oh, no, we do not kill that. And when I originally watched the episode, my entire thought process on it was, no, he's going to treat him like a horse. He's going to try to break him. And I'll deal with what happens in the third episode. I believe it's called The Cell, later in a different video. But yeah, he goes ahead and because of it says that I told you all that I will shut that shit right down, direct quote. And he goes ahead and he caves in Glenn's skull using the bat on him as well. Now, in order to try to make Rick feel fear, he makes it so that way he basically makes Rick have a decision where either he cuts off Carl's hand or he's going to kill everyone. And just moments before, Rick was actually going to do it, he had this certain look of fear, and Negan called him out on it, saying that's exactly the look that he was looking for, and he doesn't kill anyone else after that. Now, he does take Daryl off. He does take Daryl with the entire Savior group, and he does leave the two bodies there, so that way they can be disposed of in whatever way that the group wants them to. But they did take, guns, they did take vehicles and other things like that, and I think they did leave a couple behind for their group. So yes, that's pretty much that, and I'll go ahead and cover a different video at a later point in time on possibly how the group feels about Daryl because of what he did. If Daryl hadn't gotten out of line, hadn't decked Negan in the face, Glenn could still be living. So I'll cover that in a different video. But with that, this is about 5 minutes long. Like I said, I was going to try to keep it short. So you all have a great day. Bye-bye.